Astronomers are furious with the star of humanity, quote unquote. They have fears that UFO sightings will increase. Astronomers are furious with the New Zealand private company Rocket Lab and the Star of Humanity. It's a satellite that looks like a disco ball and that the company secretly put into orbit around the Earth. This satellite launched recently from New Zealand on the company's new 17-meter Electron rocket, completes a full orbit around the Earth every 90 minutes. It's expected to be visible for about 9 months before gradually falling out of orbit and self-destructing in the atmosphere. It's been engineered to be extremely reflective and is expected to become the brightest nocturnal object in our planet's sky. But astronomers are furious. It's exactly what's got astronomers everywhere who need dark skies to do their work out of their clothes. They're jumping out of their skins. According to The Guardian and The Washington Post newspapers, they believe that the Star of Humanity satellite is a kind of space graffiti that vandalizes the sky and will bring obstacles to the scientific study of space due to causing light pollution. This is nonsense that vandalizes the night sky and distorts our observation of the universe, said astronomer David Kipping of Columbia University, New York. Others have pointed out that it does not take an artificial star to stimulate our admiration of the sky. We don't need an artificial disco ball in orbit to feel awe, said planetary scientist Meg Schwab of the Gemini Observatory in Hawaii. Another intrusion into my personal universe, said astrobiologist Caleb Scharf of Columbia. Visible from Earth, the spinning at high speed around itself spherical satellite, about 1 meter in diameter, that's about 3 feet, is covered by 65 panels that reflect the light of the sun towards the Earth, like a disco ball does on the roof of a club. Observers from Earth will see a bright star speeding across the sky. Thus, reports of UFOs are expected to increase. No matter where you are in the world or what's going on in your life, everyone will be able to see the Star of Humanity in the sky. Our hope is that everyone who sees it passing through the vastness of the universe will think a little differently about their lives, their actions, and what is important to humanity, stated the founder and CEO with a proud and lyrical tone, Rocket Lab consultant Peter Beck. The satellite is a symbol of our fragile place in the universe. We have to make big decisions all together as humanity and not as individuals, organizations, or states. We must together solve the really big problems like climate change and the lack of natural resources, he said. The shining satellites. Other bright spherical disco-type satellites have been launched in the past. 2 small star shines, about half a meter, 3 feet, a foot and a half in diameter, and covered in reflective mirrors, were launched by the U.S. Space Shuttle in 1999 and 2001 respectively. A third starshine, twice the size, was launched from Alaska also in 2001 and stayed in space for 2 years. The experimental Japanese Ajisai, 2.1 meters, about over 6 feet in diameter, also covered in mirrors, was launched in 1986 and is still orbiting the Earth. Please leave your comments about this, and thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.